Hey, fella. You letting the peasants do all the hard work?
I am, yes. I did pull off the factory lights. I'm gonna have to cut that off. So I will buff that out, clean that up before we get the trail tails on. I wanted to unbox these. Pretty cool packaging. These people are awesome. And they all have beards. Can't beat that. All right, I've got a couple decals. Very nice. Hey, look at that. Thank you, letter. A little wiring diagram here. Look at those. Those are pretty. All right, I'm gonna get these installed. I won't bore you with all that. Stay tuned. Center of gravity, low center of gravity, it's exactly as it sounds. You are just keeping your center body mass as low as possible and squeezing the biggest tire you can under there. As I mentioned, the LJ, 3 inches of lift, 37s. So on a factory fendered TJ, to get a 37 under that thing, you're at least, what, a 6-inch lift? So one approach to getting low is high clearance fenders, which I have done. And they give you about 3 inches of extra tire coverage on top. And I don't know how much at the back, but so if you think about that 3 inches, with your, in my case, 3 inches of overall lift gets me my 6 inches. All right, guys, this is a 98 TJ. It's on 37s, highlined, savvy everywhere. It's got a rock crawler long arm kit on it, method wheels, gosh, full doors, half doors, gas tank skids, heavy gas tank skids, heavy corners, heavy taillights. I don't remember what those savvy rub rails are called, but well, that's a good looking frame. Let's see what we got back here. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. There's some big old tires on that truck. Okay, all right. 3-inch coils in the front. Oh, it's a 30. It's got 488 gears, front and rear. Chrome ollie axle shafts in the front. It's a heavy front bumper. Poison spider louver. All right. Okay. Can't open the door, evidently. All right. We'll sign off here. And it's here. Let's see what we're looking at. Hello. Well, that's not good. Okay. Okay. Well, so the frame's whack. That's for sure. Looks relatively nice. Some brand new Bilsteins. On the front, there's brand new Bilsteins. It's relatively clean. Minus that spot in the frame. thought I saw rust here, but I didn't think I did. Huh? Go to the other side. We're talking bought, not built, or built, not bought today. So I understand there's a great deal of pride building your own vehicle. I bought this one, I built this one, and I'm building this one. My thing is, though, there are a lot of folks who will turn their noses up at an already built vehicle. So the deal is this. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna lose your tail on modifications that you make to any vehicle. I don't care what it is. So if you see a vehicle for sale, I'm gonna show you an owner who is losing money. Vehicles generally are not an investment. And sorry, I figured out I missed some stuff. So I gotta lay under it yet, but I mentioned that I wondered if this was from the floor. And kind of appears as such. Sorry about my fingers. That is, that's all the way through. So it's, oh my gosh, this side's way worse. I should have come over here first. That torque box is completely gone. But yeah, so I'm guessing, can you see this? I'm guessing this rust spot out here is just coming in from over here. Okay, let me scooch. Okay, I mentioned rusting from the inside out. So I think, I don't factually know this, but I believe that under the tubs, I don't know if that's bare steel. That can't be bare steel, but maybe just primer. But they rust back here first, above the axle. That's why a lot of times, you know, you see them rusted out at the back because it gets back to that cross member that doesn't have much or any paint protection on it. And my goodness, this one is shot. And they just rust out. I don't think this one has very many miles. But anyway, wanted to show you that. I was a dirty liar and said I was gonna lay under it. Didn't do it. Okay. Gosh, that is so soupy. Like a boss. What? Like a boss.
hate being the cameraman.
I'm gonna go down here and turn around probably.
All right, there she goes, headed to Michigan. Insert the Sarah McLachlan song. All right, guys, we're back home again with this little fella that rode home with us from Sturgis, Michigan. Rubicon front housing, 03 to 06. It's been retubed, and I am so sorry. I'm a dirty liar. I keep telling you guys that it is half-inch axle tubes. That is dead wrong. Those are quarter-inch axle tubes. And then again, everything in the Barnes catalog for the 44 with some beautiful MIG welding. And yeah, so what we need now is ball joints. I have factory 44 axle shafts for now. I have the factory Rubicon locker that is functional. I have a Riddler diff cover. I do not have gears. Don't have ball joints. Don't have a yoke. This yoke is broken. Don't have knuckles. Don't have unit bearings. Don't have it painted. So honestly, it's probably gonna sit for a little while I collect some money. All right, guys, we're walking out here. It's here. First time we're laying eyes on it. Hello. Good, how are you? Is it okay if we film? Oh, thank you. That's pretty good. Surface rust. Needs paint. Needs paint. That's decent. Sorry about the wind. Okay. We can work with that. Tub's pretty good. Get some rust on your spot welds. Re-drilled front track bar. Okay, not bad. Not bad, I suppose. I don't see any rust. Let's see back here. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good sign. 44 track bar bracket. That's a 4-inch rough country lift. Okay, sorry, this is never a fun job. So look at all that. That is a crazy amount that we cut out of here. And grab this here. The kind of up in here, we're real close to the bottom of the tub. Oh, sorry. Where these two meet, which is okay. And then I'm gonna try to hold this here. This is gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So I'm gonna have to do some creative slicing to make that look not as bad. Okay, guys,
last race. This is simply a grudge race because Deegan believes that his Jeep has a better crawl ratio. Although the numbers tell us that's not the case. We'll see. All right. I don't know. We're neck and neck. We're neck and neck. What's happening? Uh-oh. Deegan.
What'd you do? You cheater.
I'm not, I didn't do anything. All right, let's see what happens here. This is one wheel peel, I assume. We're not locked. Let's see what happens. Is that one there?
Those both.
It was? Really? All right, let's go lock it. Ready for this? Comes Deegan up the first obstacle, which I just ran. Good. All right. Okay, hold on. Yeah, your passenger tire right up this, and then you might have to bump it right here. I'm gonna DIE. Ah. Very good, very good. Hold on. Okay, you're gonna have to back down just a little bit and put your tire up on this rock section here. You're okay. Keep going a little bit. Okay, cut it my way and come forward. There you go, right there. Whoa, guy. There you go. Yep. Doing great. Looking good. Ah, almost died. Nearly died. Let's go, bro. Get you some of that.
That was exciting.
Yeah, it was. All right, let's go find the quarry. So I'm doing a little bit of posing for you guys. Again, blue LJ, 3 inches of lift total, white LJ, 4 inches. 37s on the blue Jeep, 33s on the white Jeep. So, high-lined front and rear. I'm on the Rock Crawler 2-inch coils. Well, you can either get the 2-inch starter kit, or you can get the coils, whatever floats your boat. But the part number is the RK03100P. It's a 2-inch coil. It's actually a JK coil. It's a 3.5-inch JK coil that they use on their TJs. So that's 2 inches. I mean, of course, I do have aftermarket control arms because, I mean, I'm set up to do that. So I probably have more flex than the average Joe. But I am running a tummy tuck, and that probably gained me, I don't know, 2.5 inches like under the belly. But I'm not running a slip yoke. That oily, nasty thing right there. You know, of course I'm flexed out right now, but that's not a nasty driveline angle. So I am running adjustable track bars. Actually, everything under here is adjustable. But the white LJ is not. So again, so that's a 37. It's tucked, and it can tuck more. I can actually touch the fender. And I have a little bit, I don't know, I am on bump stops there. So I have extended bump stops in the front. Oh, and you'll notice, like, this is a factory front brake line. It's not relocated. I mean, it does stretch because I have some more wiggle room in the suspension, but so you could get away with factory brake lines. Here in the rear, let's see. Yeah, we're not, like, if you look at it that way, it's not twisted up that much. And I have a lot more room for activities here myself. But so I do have a track bar bracket here, and I do have an adjustable track bar up in there. You see, I've got way more to go in the shock and way more to go here in bump stops. And I actually need to add some bump stop in the rear because my tire will get into here when it's fully stuffed. But anyway, so this LJ, 4 inches of lift, and you'll notice right out of the gate, first of all, hopefully you can see it from here, it has a transfer case drop. So it has a transfer case drop, and it has 33-inch tires. And look at all this room for activities. You could fit a bigger tire under there. And so transfer case drop. So I'll go to the other side. The drive lane angle is really about the same. Let's see here. Yeah, and this obviously too doesn't have a slip yoke eliminator. But look at the control arm angle there. That's really steep. I realize it's bent, but that's a really steep control arm angle. When you're getting, in my opinion, here again, guys, 2 inches of suspension lift, I don't need to long arm this Jeep. This Jeep with 4 inches and the control arm angles being the way they are, like, I would say that's pretty close to a candidate for a long arm. So hello everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Right out of the gate, I just want you to know this is not gimmicky. I don't mean to clickbait you. This is not to get views or subscriptions or whatever. This is just something on my heart, and I would ask, please just give me maybe 5 minutes of your time and just watch this, and I would appreciate it. So it's November 1st, it's No Shave November, and I suspect you have probably ran into somebody that you know or love at some point who has gotten cancer. Cancer is awful. And the premise behind No Shave November is to just kind of embrace our hair. Dudes, you don't shave your faces. Ladies, you don't shave your legs, your armpits, or however that looks. And really that's to, the money that you would have spent on grooming, you would maybe donate that. But you got to think, so many cancer patients lose their hair. It's just a symbol, really. But so the big thing for me is I do that. I do support. I'm going to attempt to grow a beard. It'll probably just end in a mustache. But you don't even have to do the hair thing. If you want to donate, that's fine too. I'm going to put a link in to noshavenovember.org, noshave.org. But what I really want you to hear, folks, is this. Guys, let me go to you guys first. We are stubborn. And what I'm asking for you guys as a friend, as somebody who's doing life with you, go get that pain checked out, or get that whatever nagging thing is. You're not being manly, just letting it go, right? Okay. So you hear so many times of like cancer is in stage 4, again, I don't know what that looks like, but could you have gone to the doctor sooner? Could you have had that lump checked out? So on and so forth. Ladies, same thing. I mean, check yourselves out. Don't be afraid to go to the doctor. And what I want all of you to know out there is that somebody loves you. Somebody needs you. Somebody's depending on you. And probably want you around. So please, I implore you, anytime really, but this month specifically, go get checked out. Lung cancer is the leading cause of cancer for men and women. Dudes, the second leading cause is prostate cancer. Ladies, breast cancer. So that's really the gist of it. Please do that. If not for you, if your family, friends, however that looks. And I want you to know, I said you're loved, and you are. And I'm gonna try not to get emotional here, but if you're going through something and you wanna talk about it, hit me up. I don't care whether you're religious or not, but if you want me to pray for you, I will do that. If you wanna drop a comment and other folks are going to pray for you as well. Whether you believe in that or not, what's it going to hurt? First and foremost, guys, Mark Designs, as you know, is my kind of side venture with my partner Tyler, and we make bumpers and sliders for TJs and LJs. I'm happy to report we're all systems go again. We're cranking out product, and we're happy to get it out to you guys. Most notably here recently, we just reintroduced our aluminum stage 1 front bumper. That's 1/4-inch aluminum. Bolts to the frame in 10 places, TIG welded, weighs like 12 pounds. We have a few of these out here in the wild. A buddy of mine, Rob, out in Arizona, has had one since 2016, and he wheels the snot out of that thing, and it's been pretty great for him. Our steel bumpers, which is kind of our top seller, these are ready to go. So $200 on the steel one, and $300 on the aluminum. We've got TJ sliders, $250. You've seen them. Our step slider. LJ sliders, $250. We also have an option to omit the side holes in the LJ sliders, still $250. So with that, I want to tell you guys, while we've predominantly been word of mouth, like I'll advertise on Craigslist, Marketplace, and JeepOwner.com, which I've talked about before. Haven't had a website, anything like that, but I want to tell you guys, we're getting serious about it in that we are developing a logo right now for the brand so that maybe we can get into like t-shirts and hats and whatever, and for the Instagram page, and want to get to a point where we're sending out a little something with each item, but we'll talk more on that later. So that's Mark Designs. Now let's talk about my brand, Elevated Jeeps. So I told you guys, like, I want to continue making content. I want the content to get better. I want more Jeeps. With that too, I got a logo coming. I am investing in like a mic and logos. I want to do shirts and hats. And with that, I want to tell you guys that I'm really excited to announce that I am now a brand ambassador for Ox Lockers. So I reached out to them, and we've got this front axle built. I run their locker in the rear of my LJ now, and gonna be running one here in the front. So you're gonna be hearing me talk about, that's upside down, that would help. So you're gonna be hearing me talk about lockers, and when we're putting this thing together, which is coming soon, which is why it's sitting here. The ox was the missing piece. But we're gonna talk about that, and I got some content coming on that, and I'm even gonna try to learn about the side-by-side stuff that they do, because if you're like a Polaris, Can-Am person, they've got products that will help you go wheelering. So that's really exciting. And so just real quick to show you how that works, it's kind of like any other locker, if you will, in that if you remember from my rear video, there's a collar that comes down and locks, and it spools this baby together. And this is made in the USA, by the way. So that comes over, and the shift mechanism is built into the cover, so you can use it via air or electric or manual. And basically what'll happen is you'll hit your lever, hit your switch, and what happens is the cable will make the shift lever come over, which rides on that collar, locking the axle. So really excited. This was the last thing that I needed for my front axle build. So I've actually rented a ball joint press. So I'm gonna press the old ball joints in, press those in. Hopefully next week drop this off to be to have the gear set. You may be tired of hearing me talk about Rock Crawler, but it is Instagram official now that I'm a brand ambassador for Rock Crawler. Now, I don't want you to think any certain way, like I'm trying to push this off on you. I've been a customer of theirs for going on 18 years, and I've never had any problems with their stuff. Like, their tech has been on point. If I've ever had to call in for customer service, like, they've been able to help me. It is something that I believe in this company, and I want to support them. And so that's the gist of it. Bump it a little sooner. Go back. Back a little more. Back just another couple inches. Stop. All right, go forward and hit it. Well, that was it. I'm actually questioning how easy that was. I need to go double check those pictures and make sure, but I'm gonna run it for now. So if you are somebody that is stretching your TJ or your LJ, you've got that canister to worry about. Again, I've heard people just moving them back if you don't want to eliminate. I've just got it zip tight in there for the moment. If it works, I'll probably do something more permanent. But for now, so far so good. Let me get in there and show you that again. Fast forward to today. So it's gonna look a whole lot different. Goodness, I robbed a whole bunch of parts off of this thing. The Savvy gas tank skid went on my blue LJ, then it went on my white LJ. The Savvy front bumper went on my white LJ, and then I sold it. The wheels and tires went on my blue LJ, which I sold. The anti-rock went on my white LJ. We kept the chromos from the 30. They're in the corner just hanging out. It came with brand new rear chromos that are in my white LJ. And then I sold all the Savvy armor. We've used the top on another Jeep. And anyway, this thing got vultured. So I sold it to my buddy, well, technically his son. And what they did then was just fixed a few things, put a top on it, and they wheeled it a little bit, but then his buddy's son decided wasn't for him. Deegan was between Jeeps, boom, we made a love connection. So you'll notice it's torn apart. Deegan, he did a neutral drop. And the 35s made an attempt, but the diff said, I don't think so. So there were some chunks that came out. So we've got yet another axle rebuild coming our way. Exciting. We're just gonna put, well, ironically, so it was a factory limited slip. And when I re-geared the LJ, I pulled out that factory limited slip. So I should just be able to swap the spiders and we go. The axle bearings and seals are shot, so we're gonna replace those, but that's about it for that. The front axle is bent. It was bent, still bent, so we gotta do something about that. It's a 30, 44, has 48 gears. I'm hoping that the rear gears didn't get eaten alive. They seem okay. Bumpers, sliders, and I think that's really gonna be about the gist of it. He loves it. It wheeled. If you saw the Badlands video, it did great. So we're pretty happy with it. It's a clean Jeep, super clean for the Midwest. And so then after that, we'll see what modifications we can make to it. So for now, just want to get this to you guys so you can see what we're doing, what we're working on. I'm working on another video for you guys. It's going to be super exciting. But thank you for your support. Hope you guys are well out there, taking care of yourselves, staying healthy, and we'll talk to you on the next video, guys. Take care.